99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM'S Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz St. Vincent Limited.
Make this season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. Get all you need with a cash loan of up to $20,000 and pay nothing for 90 days. That's right, you pay nothing until 2024. Plus, you can enter to win up to $20,000 in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Apply online at shopquartz.com or visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash store and make the season merry with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Welcome back to WEFM'S Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, the 9 remaining officers from course number 8 celebrated their 33rd year of service on Tuesday, December 19th. The officers were enlisted into the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, the RSVGPF, on December 19, 1990, with a batch of 46. The officers celebrating are Acting Commissioner of Police, Mr. Trevor Bailey, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Mr. Oswin Richards, and Mr. Panel Brown, Inspectors of Police, Mr. Atlan Brown, Mr. Grafton Samuel, and Mr. Dwayne Mackenzie, Station Sergeant Cuthbert Wilson, and Sergeants Scott John and Rawl Pope. They are currently serving in various departments, stations, and units within the RSVGPF. ACP Bailey is in charge of the crime portfolio, ASP Richards is the commander of the Southwestern Division, while ASP Brown is the head of the traffic branch. Inspectors Brown, Samuel, and Mackenzie are attached to the Criminal Investigations Department, Mustique Police Station, and Port Police Security Unit, respectively. The 2023-2027 St. Vincent and the Grenadines Basketball Executive and the 9 Mornings Committee are set to host 4 3x3 basketball competitions throughout the 2023 festivities. 4 teams each morning from December 21st to the 24th will be playing 3x3 basketball games. SVGBF President Suzette Jackson said that she is proud to be collaborating with the 9 Mornings Committee in an effort to keep both sport and culture alive throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Games begin at 4 a.m. at Granby Street, Kingstown, in front of the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines BOSVG building. A press release from the SVGBF says that there are cash prizes and trophies to be won. Still on the local scene, as a result of the inclemency in the weather, a new schedule for judging in the St. Vincent Electricity Services VINLEX Community Lighting Competition has been announced. According to a release from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines 9 Mornings Committee, Zone 1 judging took place on Tuesday, December 19th. Today, Wednesday, December 20th, will see Zone 4 judged. On Thursday, December 21st, participants in Zone 3 will have their displays judged, and with the Zones 2 and 5 being judged on a Friday, December 22nd and Saturday, December 23rd, respectively. The SVG 9 Mornings Committee in their release asked all participants to make the necessary arrangements. Last year, the North Windward community of Point won the VINLEX Community Lighting Competition for the 10th consecutive time. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place spots went to Sion Hill, Rose Hall, and Top Belair, respectively. In the region, Dominican Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt on Tuesday said that a special prosecutor will be appointed to deal with the murders of Canadian-born hoteliers Daniel Lang-Lewis and Dominique Marchant, as he urged the public to avoid wild speculations regarding their deaths. The two American nationals have been remanded into custody until March 24th next year, after they appeared in a magistrate's court on December 6th in connection with the murders of the two hoteliers, whose charred remains were found in a burnt-out vehicle on December 1st, 2023. American businessman Jonathan Lehrer, 57, and his co-accused Robert Thomas Snyder Jr. have been charged with 2 counts of murder. The prosecution alleges that between December 29th and December 2nd, 2023, the 2 Americans murdered Lang Lewis and his partner Marchand, whose killing shocked the southwest community of Soufrière, where the 2 Canadian nationals owned and operated the Colibri Ridge Resort. The Americans were not required to enter a plea since murder is an indictable offense and can only be tried before a judge and jury at the High Court. Chanel Francis, the woman whose house was among illegal homes demolished by the Jamaican government at a settlement near Clifton in Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday, received a house from Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He handed over the latest unit under the new Social Housing Program, NSHP, to Francis in Clifton on Tuesday. According to the Jamaican Prime Minister, approximately 300 land titles will be handed over to residents of Clifton in 2024 to regularize ownership of land they have occupied for several years. Francis, who received a 3-bedroom house, was one of the victims of a land scam in the Greater Bernard Lodge development area, and her unfinished structure was taken down in October 2022. Holness had committed to assisting Francis in receiving a legal structure. During Tuesday's handover ceremony, he pledged that similar treatment would be extended to other persons who were impacted by the land scam as soon as they regularize themselves. On the international scene, a former doctor in Rwanda has been jailed for 24 years by a French court for his involvement in the 1994 genocide in the East African country. Sustene Munyemana was found guilty of crimes including genocide and crimes against humanity. He was accused of organizing torture and killings in the genocide in which 800,000 people were killed between April and June 1994. It took French prosecutors 28 years to bring the case to trial. In 1994, Munyemana was a gynecologist in Butere, southern Rwanda, and was accused of helping set up roadblocks to round people up and keeping them in inhumane conditions in local government offices before they were killed. He was also accused of drafting a widely distributed letter encouraging the massacre of Tutsis, which prosecutors said was used as justification for future attacks. Finally, in sports, Phil Salt's second successive century helped England hit their highest T20 international total in a chaotic 75-run win over West Indies to level the series. Salt's astonishing 119, the highest score by an England men's batter in the format, came from just 57 balls and included 10 sixes as the tourists finished with 267 for 3. Captain Jos Buttler smashed 55 from 29 balls, and Liam Livingstone added an unbeaten 54 from 21 at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad. West Indies kept up with the imposing run rate during their entertaining chasing effort, but regular wickets cost them, the host falling to 192 all out. The hosts amassed 87 from the first 6 overs, but England held their nerve and fought back to break every dangerous partnership, with each bowler taking at least 1 wicket. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Ho, ho, ho!
Find the season's best at Court.
When you trade in your old for a new and refresh your home just in time for the Christmas.
With a 40% off trade-in offer on all furniture, including Ashley pieces, appliances, electronics, and mattresses. Plus 40% off fitness and 30% off small appliances.
Get a free pair of Samsung earbuds with the purchase of any Samsung S-Series cell phone.
Trade in today with no cash and pay absolutely nothing until March 2024.
Plus, stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield extended warranty.
The season's best is at Court, bringing value home.